Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Magic Body. Today I'm going to teach you another trick to relax your muscles. So yesterday we talked about mental massage, and mental massage takes a lot of focus and it takes more time, though it is very powerful. But today we are going to talk about a way that you can release your muscles, help relax your muscles, that doesn't take as much time and is easier to do. So the concept for today to release your muscles is to breathe into the muscle. So let's say you have an injury or a tight muscle or just stiffness somewhere specific. You can use your breath to help release that muscle. So it's important to understand how muscles work for this. So muscles, if you eat meat, then you can picture what I'm talking about. Because in meat, there's the meat fibers, and our muscles they're these fibers that glide together. So when you flex your bicep, these muscle fibers are coming together, and then when you put the weight down, the muscle fibers are lengthening apart. So when you use this trick, what you do, and it is best if you can lie on the ground. It's always best if your body can be in a position that the muscles don't have to work. So when you're lying on your back, then you can completely release your muscles. But if you can't lie down, you can still do this. But what you want to do is imagine that you're breathing into the muscle and the muscle fibers are gliding apart with the breath. And then on the exhale, the whole thing just settles down. Then you inhale, visualizing the breath going into the muscle as the fibers gently glide apart. And on the exhale, they settle down. So if you can imagine, even if you don't imagine the muscle fibers gliding, just imagine that the muscle is filling up with air. And then on the exhale, all the tension is released out of the muscle. Then on the inhale, the stiff area or the problem area, the injured area fills up with wonderful, warm, healing breath. And on the exhale, it just relaxes down. So this trick is something that I used a lot in my dance career. So one time we were on stage, probably about 2 or 3 hours before the show, going over movement. And I did some weird move and I threw out my neck. So a muscle in my neck grabbed very tightly. And that was not good because in the piece that we were doing, I needed to be able to do dive rolls, some somersaults, all kinds of head rolls, and I even had to do jumps where I would send my head up and jump with my head around. So having a hurt neck just wasn't an option. So what I did, and this I recommend for you to do as well, when you get injured, just stop moving and be as still as possible. So the first thing I did, I just laid down on the floor and I didn't move. And for the next about 30, 45 minutes, I just breathed into my neck muscle. And I sent healing breath into my neck muscle, helping it expand and relax. Expand and relax. After 30, 45 minutes, I stood up and I was fine. It's very powerful for healing in an area that you have upset the muscle. So again, if you can lie down, but even if you're sitting in your chair and you feel like your back is stiff, then send breath into your back muscles. And imagine the back muscles gliding apart and lengthening and then relaxing down. Or let's say, your shoulder is tight. Imagine sending your breath Just send a couple breaths into those muscles. So you can do this anytime. You're waiting in line or you're sitting at your desk and maybe your legs feel tight around your hips, or just feel sending breath into those muscles and then letting them relax. So that's the idea today, is using your breath to help release your muscles. And again, knowing how the muscle moves is very helpful. Using your power of visualization, using your imagination to direct your breath into your muscles. And you may think like, well, is it possible to like breathe into? Just don't worry about it. Just try it. I can't, scientifically show you exactly what's going on, but I can show you, I can prove, I have evidence of the results of it. And that example where that was a bad injury, I didn't move for 30 to 45 minutes. I did this technique and I was fine. So I hope that is helpful to you, and I would love to hear if you make any progress with this idea. Okay, thank you so much.